So hello everybody, how are you doing? Today is finally the time that we are able to test the BMW M4 CSL. So this is the limited version, the lightweight version that you can already see in the back here, because no back seats and a big CSL sign back there. We also have the super lightweight bucket seats in here. There are two options actually. You can also pick the normal ones, but you can see by this high wrist here that those are the lightweight ones. Center console has been more or less removed, let's say that way, and replaced by a lightweight carbon fiber one with a lot of CSL badges in here. Yeah, and everything feels very light, and this is the overall character of the car. There's so much stuff that went out compared to the regular M4, which means that the weight reduction is really significant compared to the regular M4, which also brings us to kind of a problem, because the engine just has so much power that you almost cannot get down all the power onto the rear wheels. We have Michelin Cup 2R tires, so more or less, let's say, semi-racetrack tires. That means you have to warm them up really good to get 0 to 100 times, which we probably won't match. I mean, the number that the factory is climbing, we probably won't match on the country road, because there's so much dust and dirt on it. You need a clean track to really get the numbers down, or you need regular tires on this car. Nevertheless, we will start it off, see how fast it goes using the race box, and of course you guys are interested how fast it goes on the Autobahn, specifically 100 to 200, and how big that gap is between an M4 competition and an M4 CSL. In order to get the launch control going, you have to go to, let's say, the faster shifting mode, and the traction control needs to be fully off. It still uses the traction control once setting up, but this is the mode that you have to go into. So we put that on M1 configuration and also put the traction control off. You can already see we did some tries here. And let's see how fast it goes. I'm not sure what the numbers, what the number will be. Oh my goodness. That was a good number, honestly, because we had no real wheel spin. Uphill run 0.5%, uphill 3.8 seconds. You can really see how the car holds back the power in the lower gears, even though we are in the traction control or traction control off mode. I think 3.8 is probably as best as we can get it. Saying it again, with regular tires, the car would likely be faster than with those race tires that we cannot get warmed up. Let's head out onto the Autobahn and see how fast it goes. Let's see how fast we can get this car 100 to 200. The problem is that even at 100 kilometers per hour, we get some wheel spin, so we have to ease it in to pass that 100 without spinning. Oh my goodness. This car is blisteringly fast. 6.58 seconds, corrected probably something flat, 6.6, 6.65. That is over a second, maybe even almost a second and a half faster than an M4 competition, due to more power, lightweight, and yeah, brutal setup. Honestly, I'm quite amazed. Goodness, this car is simply amazing. Honestly, in the first days I wasn't fully convinced, because I said, phew, those tires are very, very nimble, and yeah, you could even say nervous suspension, I said, boy, this is not on par with a Porsche GT product, which I was expecting it to be, honestly. But once those tires are warm and once you get into the car more and more, I have to admit that this is a brilliant car. The M4 is already very good, and I think that's also the problem, that the regular M4 is so good already. Even though it's heavier, it drives circles around other cars. Yeah, but this one, of course, yeah, driven hard is really a cool car. And I'm saying thank you again for BMW in Germany for giving me this car for the test period and having that much fun and being able to create all the content for you. I think this is something very special. And yeah, as we're talking about the numbers, I don't care about the 3.8 0 to 100. That's probably faster on a track or whatever with different tires. But the number that is most important is 100 to 200, and also the pull that it has up to 300 kilometers per hour. I mean, that is even a second and a half faster than the regular M4. That is a beast, and you feel that. I'm not even sure if that's the weight reduction or if that's the additional power of 40 HP compared to the competition model. I'm not sure, but definitely this is a serious piece of kit.